The rum shop. Two most popular buildings in Barbados. Churches and rum shops. That was our capital, Bridgetown. We are an island, only 166 square miles, so you would imagine we have a very vibrant fishing culture. Lots and lots of water sports, lots and lots of sports generally. We are heavily into sports. This is the lush green east coast of the island, the oldest part of the island. Did I mention sports before?
You did.
Some of the most beautiful sunrises, some of the most beautiful sunsets. Actually, after experiencing the sunset in Barbados, you will want to propose. If you proposed already, you will want to propose again. Not kidding you.
I see.
Let me take your attention to this guy over here, Alan Entich. He invented the world's first search engine. It was not Yahoo, it was not Metacrawler, it was not Google, it was actually the Arctic Query Farm in 1990. Alan Entich from Barbados, developer of the world's first search engine. Let me point out here that all of these posters carry a QR code. The QR codes allow you to scan for additional information within the specific subject area. But a favorite of mine just because lunchtime is coming up.
It's food.
Food!
Are you cooking? Do you have something for us to try?
You will get a chance to cook because this is our national dish, cocoa and flying fish. Cocoa made with cornmeal and okra. Flying fish popularly found in Barbadian waters. If you scan this QR code, for instance, it takes you to the recipe, a video recipe of this national dish, as well as other delicious Bajan dishes. All I would ask is that when you prepare your sumptuous meal, remember me. We would have developed a water heater, but as I told you, we have sunshine all year round, so you would expect that it would make good sense to do so. We would have also been the first to implement the welcome stamp. The welcome stamp is a 1-year visa. You know, with COVID, so many people work remotely, and our government, in their wisdom, they thought that they would introduce an initiative like this as an incentive for people to come to the island, spend longer, maybe spend some money in the economy as well, and do like my friend here and work by the beach. Our government also has a focus for us to become a carbon neutral island state by 2030. Right now, areas of focus: photovoltaic, wind energy, and biomass. This commitment to 2030 focus is even confirmed with the outfit of our nationally owned buses, where more than half of the fleet is already electric, and way before 2030, based on the current trajectory, the entire fleet will be electric.
Wow.
I want to give you highlights.
Okay.
Because I know there's so much content to cover.
Yeah, it truly is.
Another first for us. The first major driver of our economy was sugarcane, and then of course this is agricultural science class now. Byproducts of sugarcane are sugar, naturally, and that's why Barbadians are so sweet. Molasses, and then a personal favorite of mine, please don't judge me, rum. We're called the home of rum. We have the oldest rum distillery in the world, the Mountgay Distillery. Many people call Mountgay rum the rum that invented rum, but as a connoisseur, I call it the rum that perfected it.
Okay.
Where is Barbados located? We have South America, North America, the Caribbean, and this is Barbados, most easterly island in the Caribbean. It's the only island not born out of volcanic activity. So it was an underwater coral colony, and then due to movements of the plates under the earth over hundreds of thousands of years, we had upward thrust, and Barbados finally emerged. 166 square miles, 430 square kilometers, only 280,000 people. Because Barbados is made up of over 80% coral limestone, we have one of the purest water supplies in the world. If I bring you over here to the Charter of Barbados, 1652, it is said that George Washington, on one of his visits to Barbados, he got his hand on this charter, and he took it back to the USA and used it to form the basis for the Declaration of Independence to the USA. What is like money? We use the Barbados dollar. Our currency is not only colorful, but it's also quite strong. It's pegged to the US dollar, and the exchange rate is 2 Barbados dollars to 1 US dollar. We got involved in cryptocurrency about 4 years ago. We're still doing some more developmental work there. Actually, our central bank was among the first in the world to embrace a digital fiat currency. Right? And this is even, our commitment to this area is even born out in our slogan, innovation and transformation from sugarcane to blockchain. That's the slogan that we're using for Expo, where sugarcane was our first driver of the economy, and blockchain is the direction that we're heading. So we're doing more development paperwork here.
Okay.
Hello, welcome to Expo. Welcome to Barbados. This is another first. I guess you would have seen this already too. Our first
Yes,
female
okay.
Prime Minister. The Honorable Mia Amor Motley. She came to office in 2018, and just in 3 years, many agree that she will go down in history as the greatest leader of our country of all time.
Oh, wow.
Not because she's a woman, but because of her focus on sustainability, education, health, very critical pillars on which any country is built. Actually, speaking of health, we offer free health care to all of our citizens, and we also offer free education from primary right up to university level. Not surprising, therefore, why we have a 99% literacy rate. On the sports scene, cricket is very popular in Barbados. It's played widely. This guy here, he's one of our 10 national heroes. He's a living hero, Sir Garfield Sobers, often regarded by many as the greatest cricketer the world has ever seen. Now, when you come to Barbados, notice I'm not saying if, but when you come to Barbados, these are some must-dos. You must visit our white sand beaches, blue crystal clear waters, and gorgeous coral reefs. You must snorkel there. You must dive there. Something. Who knows? You might be fortunate enough to find Nemo. Then here's another must-do. Oysters. This is a fish town, a fishing town. There's a fish fry done here every Friday night. But apart from tasting some of the freshest fish, most tasty fish that you can find anywhere in the world, you get to interact with our people. And recent studies have shown that our people, that's our #1 resource. That's the #1 reason why people come back to Barbados. Not just for the fancy and sun or the rum, but the #1 reason for our people. This, another must do, Parsons Cave, the 8th wonder of the world. Once you come to Barbados, you come here, you must come here. You're taken by tram through the cave, and you get to see the gorgeous formations of stalactites and stalagmites, crystal clear, filtered waters on both sides, and all in a natural, air-conditioned kind of environment. This is another must do. This structure here was among the first, this architecture was among the first that would have been seen in Barbados just after slavery, where the now ex-slaves were allotted land to set up house. They're called chattel houses, chattel meaning movable property. The key features of this type of house, they're able to easily dismantle and reassemble, so the now ex-slaves would be able to easily move out different parts of the plantation or to a totally different plantation. This one a favorite of mine. In the 1930s, Barbadians could not afford to play lawn tennis like their British counterparts. So they used their creativity to make nets and rackets out of wood, as featured here in this photo. They painted a court in the middle of the road and called it road tennis. We shared the story with Expo. Expo got excited and now is a part of Expo's official calendar. We're having road tennis meetings right here at from the 11th to the 17th.
Okay.
Over here, do you know who this young lady is?
Yeah.
She looks familiar, huh? Right? We love it, Rihanna. She is actually one of our nation's cultural ambassadors. Of course, she was born in Barbados, went to school there. It was well at school that she was discovered in a talent show. And the last box that I'd like to show you as I whisk you through the pavilion is one very dear to my heart. I told you about how we take care of our young people. This is how we honor our seniors. Once you become 100 years old, you get your face on a national stamp. And actually, the guys in the middle, they're called super centenarians. They lived to see 110 years.
Wow.
This is an initiative that I'm very excited about because in just 4 years, I get my face on one of these stamps.
In just 4 years?
Yeah.
Psych.
It must be the rum.
It must be the rum.
Before you leave our pavilion, take full advantage of our promotion where you can win a 7-day VIP vacation in Barbados. You get airline ticket, accommodation at the luxurious Crane Resort, airport transfers, and island tour. And it's very simple. All you have to do is take a selfie next to any of the displays in here. Then you scan the QR code that takes you to a registration page, complete the registration, and you are entered.
I see. Okay.
Just like that. If you have any questions,
just like that.
ask me. I got you covered. There's a 99% chance.